Hello to all the beautiful queens out there. My name is Amari Bradley, and I'm coming to you from Fort Worth, Texas. I originally in a small town in Georgia, and I grew up in a really black populated community. And moving to Texas was really an eye-opener for me. And I've dealt with some racial inequality and some racism, and I've had to learn to love myself, especially as a black woman in America, love myself and who I am in my own skin. This pageant is all about self-love, healing, and confidence in women. And to me, self-love means defining what perfection looks like for you and staying true to that. I'm really excited to do this pageant because I struggled with self-love myself as an early teen. And now I'm more confident than ever in a lot of parts of myself that I wasn't before. All women are queens, and sometimes all it takes is a little bit of self-love and a great amount of self-esteem to realize it. I'm hoping that during this pageant that I can help give young girls the opportunity to help define what perfection looks like for them. And for myself as a learner, I'm hoping I can take whatever they use to define what perfection looks like for them to help me add to my definition of what perfection looks like for me.
Hey, my name is Destiny Caulfield. I am 17 years old and I am from Dallas, Texas. I have 7 brothers and I'm the only girl. Growing up, me and my father have always motivated each other. We would have pep talks and he wouldn't sugarcoat anything. He wouldn't sugarcoat like nothing. This helped me become even more ambitious and look at life even more differently. My mother, on the other hand, she has always been my protector as well. She's always there and she listens. Both of my parents made a huge impact on the importance of me being a queen and having self-respect for myself at an early age. They also allowed me to be independent. I started my first online business at 14 years old. As I grew older, things started to become more difficult for me. I learned life lessons on my own the hard way. I went through some very tough challenges throughout the years though. 2021, I flipped the car over and this changed my whole life mentally. I started becoming self-careless, to self-harm, to suicidal thoughts, to mental hospitals, and even many more tough challenges. But I'm here today to share my self-love journey on how I grew my confidence back, my happiness back within myself. I cannot wait to share my story to help young queens find their true self. Self-love is so important to me because I took so much time to gain it. Now I'm ready to teach everyone else. Something unique about myself is that I have a strong determination. On bad days or even good days, I still at least try to remain positive even when it gets hard. Self-love also means a lot to me because I did not understand it until I turned 17. It took years to gain value of it and to fully learn how to love myself again. Self-love is deeper and more powerful than it sounds. I hope many queens across the nation get to learn the meaning of self-love and practice becoming confident every day because it is important. I will honor myself by being who I am and keeping it real and embracing it. I enjoy giving other young queens real advice and sharing life lessons I have learned to help them prevent from making. I appreciate Crowning for Queens accepting me. I hope everything I learned I can help teach to other young queens.
She is clothed in strength and dignity and can laugh at the days to come. My name is Jayden Bryant and I am from Wichita Falls, Texas. And that scripture is one that I live by. About a year ago, I found myself stuck in a very toxic relationship. Not only was I mentally and physically drained, I was spiritually and emotionally lost. I found myself wondering why I wasn't happy. If this is love, why does it feel this way? Am I in love? Or do I love myself anymore? I looked at myself in the mirror one day and I said, girl, you don't deserve this. You're worth so much more. Love yourself more than you love anyone else. Ever since then, I've never settled for less. Self-love to me is knowing who you are through Christ. To be a child of God, that makes me royalty. I'm a queen. I got a crown whether you can see it or not. A queen is someone who knows who she is, and she is loved by others by just being herself. They love her for her true self. As an A&R and a full-time model, I deal with people almost every day who don't know my worth. I have to get past the overthinking, the what ifs, the what would happen, and I have to put on my heels of confidence and leadership, and I wear them every single day. I want to win this pageant because I want to show the girls and the women out there who experience the things that I have that that's not who you are. You don't deserve it. You're a queen. Know that. Know your worth. Remember who you are, queen. Take that step forward and never look back. From Wichita Falls, Texas, my name is Jayden Bryant.
Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer. I am originally from Africa, Nigeria to be precise, but I live in Dallas, Texas. I am often referred to as a people's pleaser. I mean, it's not wrong, to want to help people. And that has been one of my weaknesses, but also my strengths, because I find joy, helping those in need. And sometimes the wrong people tend to treat you the way they want and tend to use you, and that's not right. And that's where self-love comes in. I believe that if you have self-love for yourself, you can put boundaries, and then people won't treat you the way they want to treat you, And also, I believe having self-love for yourself is being able to know when to say no. You don't always have to say yes all the time, And that's one thing I learned over the years, and I'm glad I did, because it just helped me a lot. It's helped me grow. And so I really want to thank you guys. I want to thank the organizers of this for giving me the platform to want to talk about this. I have a lot to say, but I know I'll have other opportunities to share my story. And thank you guys for listening to me, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Coleman, and I am 19 years old. I recently graduated from high school, and I am now enrolled in Crowning Community College, pursuing my associate's degree in the hopes of transferring to a 4-year university to complete my bachelor's degree in the arts. My dad is a chaplain in the Army, my mom is a retired veteran for the Navy, and my stepmom is a human resources worker for the Army. My parents divorced when I was 6 or 7 years old, and my dad remarried a couple years later. What makes me unique is my family. My parents and my siblings are all extroverts, but I am the only introvert in my family. What came easy for them was hard for me. For example, communicating or making friends. I had a hard time communicating with others or starting conversations with people that wanted to be my friends, but that was easy for them. But despite this weakness, I found strength in it. When I was going through a hard time trying to communicate with others, music was there for me. Music helped me understand myself and to see that being different isn't a bad thing, and that there are ways to communicate to others and to express yourself, like writing, singing, dancing, or whatever it may be.